Improve your Wi-Fi signal in 5 minutes. Wi-Fi is one of the most useful and important parts of using a computer, and yet it's also one of the most frustrating things. If you are plagued by slow speeds, bad reception, and other Wi-Fi issues, here are some easy and hot tips you can power up the Wi-Fi in your home. Tips 1. Use the latest Wi-Fi technologies. One of the best ways to make sure your network is as fast and reliable as possible is to use up-to-date hardware. The main thing you need to know: wireless A, B, and G are old and slow, and wireless N and the ever newer wireless AC will give you the fastest speeds around. Note that you will need both a wireless N router and a wireless N card in your computer if you want the full speed boost. Tips 2. Find the perfect spot for your router. Consider where you put your router. If you have a large home or office, place the router close to the center to maximize coverage. For maximum coverage, the router should also be high up. Placing it on the floor is the worst location possible. Place it on a high shelf if possible. Don't place the router on or near large metal objects such as metal shelves or filing cabinets. These can block the signal. Metal or stone walls can also block Wi-Fi, while wood and plaster wall won't cause any problems. You might be able to root out other sources of interference. For example, microwave ovens, 2.4 GHz cordless phones, and 2.4 GHz baby monitors all have the potential to interfere with a Wi-Fi signal. Tips 3. Point the antenna up. For maximum signal strength, position your router's antenna vertically, pointing straight up. If you have two antennas, you won't get better performance by pointing them in different directions. Tips 4. Find the right wireless channel. If you have neighbors, their routers may be interfering with yours and causing the signal to degrade. Wireless routers can operate on a number of different channels, and you want yours on a channel with as little interference as possible. To minimize this, move your router farther away from the other Wi-Fi access points if you can. For example, if you are in an apartment and have a router in the corner of your room, your neighbor's router might be right on the other side of the wall. But the best thing you can do is switch to a different Wi-Fi channel. You access this option on your router's setting page. Check your router's instruction manual for instructions on how to do that. Use a tool like Wi-Fi Stumbler or Wi-Fi Analyzer to find the perfect channel in your house. Tips 5. Thwart Wi-Fi tips with better security. Even if your router has a password, it can be really easy to hack. Adding WPA2 security to your network with a strong password will reduce the chances of people using your Wi-Fi for streaming and downloading. This will overall improve your own speeds. Tip 6. Increase your Wi-Fi range with DIY tricks. If your router still won't reach far enough, you can extend its range with simple DIY tricks. The easiest is the windsurfer tin foil hack. though you can also use an old beer can or a cooking strainer to extend your router's range. Tip 7. Turn an old router into a Wi-Fi repeater. If that still doesn't help, you will need to get a range extender for your home. They are not super expensive, but if you don't want to pay for another piece of hardware, you can actually turn an old wireless router into an extender with the DDWRT firmware. Wireless repeaters extend your wireless network range without requiring you to add any wiring. Just place the wireless repeater halfway between your wireless router, modern router or access point and your computer, and you can get an instant boost to your wireless signal strength. Tips 8. Switch to shorter 5 GHz band to prevent wide broadcast. Most modern routers have two frequency band settings, 2.4 GHz which is great for long range signal and 5 GHz which offers short range signals. While there are no significant compromises, network speed or reliability, your best option is to pick the 5 GHz band as it reduces the number of people who could access your network without authorization. Tips 9. Replace your laptop's wireless PC card-based network adapter. Wireless network signals must be sent both to and from your computer. Sometimes your router can broadcast strongly enough to reach your computer, but your computer can't send signals back to your router. To improve this, replace your laptop's PC card-based wireless network adapter with a USB wireless network adapter that uses an external antenna. After going through these tweaks, you should find that your home Wi-Fi is faster, more reliable, and more secure than ever.